Mabuhay, maayong hapon, good afternoon. My name is Karen Bordador. By the way, I'm going to be your host. We want to get to really know you in terms of like Cebu, your relationship with Cebu, since you've been to Cebu a couple of times, 2019 and years before. Do you have anything in particular, like something you remember about Cebu and something you just want to, get back to?
Yeah, well, I was saying earlier on that I've been to Cebu many times. I've been to a lot of cities around the world. And unfortunately, we would land, we'd go to the hotel, we'd go to the sound check, back to the hotel, then to the gig, then to the airport and on to the next city. And you don't get time to enjoy the cities. You don't get time to see much. And my wife and I, Storm and I, we made a decision when we got together that we were going to start spending time and seeing places more. So my goal, I hope, is that I get to see Cebu properly this time, really get to see it and enjoy it. That's what I really want to do. I remember this in the 90s. We got off the plane long haul from London and we landed in Cebu the day of the concert, right? So this is 1996. And we landed in Cebu and we went straight to sound check. And I fell asleep on stage during the sound check because the jet lag, it was so shocking that the full band were performing the noise, bam, bam, and I'm asleep. I remember waking up in the middle of one of the songs. Somebody kicked me. I was on the floor and somebody kicked me and said, "Get up." I was so jet lagged. And it was the first time that I really, really understood what jet lag was. It was awful. I'll never forget it. But we had an incredible show that night in Cebu. I went back to the hotel and slept and then we put on the show and it was incredible. I remember Cebu. I do remember Cebu. I remember being down near the water. The hotel was down near the water in Cebu. And it was beautiful. I remember the palm trees. I remember being at the back. We couldn't leave the hotel because there were so many fans outside the gates of the hotel. So we couldn't actually leave. And we didn't have much time there anyway. But the thing for us coming to the Philippines was we really started to get a sense of, wow, Boyzone were really bloody big. There was like the airport, there was thousands of people at the airport. And then they'd follow us to the hotel. It was like Beatles. It was like being in the Beatles or something crazy like that. And we got our first taste of that in the Philippines. And the loyalty has remained. It's still there today. People love Boyzone. I've been very lucky that I've had a great career in the Philippines. So looking forward to coming back.
Yes, we are definitely so excited to have you back. And we heard earlier that you kind of want to do the nightlife in Cebu. Like what particular nightlife are you thinking of? So then,
I don't know. You guys tell me. You tell me. I need to see the city. So, you let me know.
All right. So for all our media friends and also to L Squared Productions, we can invite Ronan after the concert. Yeah. Okay. So that's the plan. All right. We're going to ask questions already from the media partners. By the way, to our media friends, go ahead and place your questions on the chat box. We're going to get to pick them and ask, of course, Ronan. But for now, here is our first question. This is from the Freeman newspaper. Okay. And the question is, what would you love to do or visit when you'll be here in the Philippines?
I mean, that's kind of the thing. I need to be guided and told. So a bit of help, a bit of local knowledge would be great. If somebody can tell me, okay, you've only got this amount of time. You need to go and see this or do this. I love to eat. I love to try new food, but also, I'll be adventurous. I'll try some. If there's some dishes that I haven't tried before, or if you think there's something like, when I go to Singapore, I love the Singapore mud crab, spicy chili, spicy mud crab, chili crabs. Obviously you go to Japan, you have great sushi. You tell me what should I have?
Okay, so in Cebu, of course, it's Cebu lechon, and I hope you eat it with rice on the side. Do you eat rice?
Yeah, of course. Okay,
everyone
loves rice.
Everyone loves rice. And of course, dried mango. So you have to bring
dried mango, yes. Yeah. I've had that before. I've had that and I loved it. It's gorgeous.
You love it. Yeah. Okay. By the way, what's your schedule? What's your schedule like when you're in Cebu? So we know, like, if we can invite you.
Yeah, I can, I'll tell you now. I'll have a quick look. So let me see.
So we want to know if we can, like, pull you to different spots in Cebu.
I land the morning of the show. So, I have to go and sound check. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So hang on, that's not right. It's got Manila in twice. Yeah. There's a few schedules. I'll come back to you on that. Okay. But I should have a day. I should have the day as well to explore a little bit.
Okay. We are so excited. And you have to also visit the beaches in Cebu because they are just so beautiful. Okay. All right. Another question from Kalami, Cebu. Do you have any good memories of your past visits to the Philippines? And this
Oh,
time
so
around,
many.
yeah. Okay, go
Like,
ahead.
I mean, I was speaking to one of the journalists earlier, but I remember the Mega Mall. I remember so well Boyzone in the Mega Mall doing the signing session, and it was so much fun. We had so much fun. We were a bunch of kids, When I was 16, 17, 18 years of age, to feel that the love and the adoration that we were shown by the fans in the Philippines was just off the chart. And like I said, it was kind of our first taste of fame is when we got to the Philippines. Because, things were starting to warm up in the UK and so on, but it really started to take off. We went to Asia. We spent a lot of time across the region. So I think, the first taste of fame was when we came there.
Wow, Mega Mall, for us, it's for free to go there. So it's like a big deal.
Yeah.
But of course, we are going to definitely see you in Cebu because it's a rare occasion. So we
Cannot
wait, definitely. And some people also get to do a meet and greet with you. So we are so excited. All right. Now, this is from the Cebuano. They're asking, is there a difference between performing in front of an Asian crowd and in front of a Western crowd? What's the difference?
Not really. Not really. I think, certain countries are a little different. I always found in Japan, they were so polite and that they would be so quiet during the songs, like so quiet. And then at the end of the song, they would clap. And there was I might be in Belfast or in Glasgow in Scotland, and they scream constantly through the songs, through the applause, so it can kind of vary in that way. But when coming to the Philippines, kind of felt very much like being in Scotland or in Belfast. It was back. I'm talking about the 90s. Everybody was just had so much energy. It was so energetic. I've noticed as the audiences have grown with me, I've gotten older. The audiences have gotten older. People are a little bit more reserved. They're a little bit more relaxed. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're not gonna be relaxed when you're here. We're gonna definitely.
Okay, I hope not.
Scream.
Please don't.
Okay, from start
Scream
to
all
end,
the
don't
way.
you worry. And
Yeah,
sing with
perfect.
you because that's the thing with Filipinos. We love singing with the artist. So
some of the best voices I've ever heard in the world are from Filipino artists.
thank you. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much.
Amazing, incredible. Female artists, the female artists, they can sound like the best singer, like the Mariah Careys. I've sang on TV shows in Manila, and I remember one lady sang "Hero" by Mariah Carey. Oh my goodness! And this was just a person who they plucked out of the crowd, and she sang "Hero." I was like, "What? This is insane!" So yeah, I mean, the talent's incredible. And then on X Factor in Australia, I had Marlissa, she was only 15 years old. Her family from the Philippines. She was born and raised in Australia, but a Filipino family. Oh my God, this young girl's voice was insane. And I was lucky to have her on my team, and we won. Marlissa won, and she's still doing it. She's an incredible artist.
Wow. Maybe in your concert, you can pull up a Cebuano or Cebuana to sing a song with you, right?
Definitely.
You'll be like so blown away, especially for all the Cebuanos tuned in. Okay, so this is from Lagaan sa Subo Frio. Which songs resonate with you most? Like, can you share?
Of my music?
Yes.
Well, I think it's quite obvious for me is that like the songs like When You Say Nothing at All and If Tomorrow Never Comes, into the big songs like Life is a Roller Coaster, the up tempos. I mean, I'm lucky that I've got quite a few songs that have, done well for me around the world. So I guess I'm lucky in that regard. And then the Boyzone songs as well. There's like, when people hear the beginning of No Matter What and the the place goes crazy. It's so cool, and I feel very lucky and blessed that I have these in my set list, I guess.
Yeah, and they're definitely still on repeat for us. So
thank you.
We'll be listening and giving the views to you for sure. Okay,
Please
are you
do.
working on any new music right now? I know you're exploring a lot of different things. So
yeah, well, this year is a special year for me because it's 25 years since I released Ronan, my first solo album. So I am reworking something that's going to come out in the summer, some stuff. So that's kind of what I'm concentrating on now. New music along the way, maybe later in the year or next year. But right now I'm kind of concentrating on the 25 year. So I've got a little surprise kind of stuff going on. So yeah, stuff's happening.
Oh, so exciting. We're definitely going to celebrate the milestone with you as well. Okay,
Thank
this
you.
is from
Please do.
Historia Net, and they're asking, you also had a concert here in Cebu with the Boyzone and of course as yourself. How does it feel to be back for your Feb 12 2025 concert? And what does it feel like you're actually returning?
It feels like a long time since I've been there on my own. 2019 doesn't feel that long ago with Boyzone. And I remember that tour. It was our farewell tour, our final tour. And I don't have, it was a tough time. 2019 was a tough year. The band were starting to crumble. Things were starting to fall apart. I remember we had a great tour, but there were some tough times there within the band as well. So I'm excited about coming back and performing these songs, because Boyzone are no more. But when I stand on stage now, I carry the flag for Boyzone. So I'll be singing lots of Boyzone music as well as my own on the night.
Yay! Okay, we are definitely so excited to sing Boyzone songs with you.
Thank you.
Okay,
definitely.
And speaking of which, Cebu Nibay, okay, they're asking, how do you see your music evolving in the coming years? I know you're celebrating your 25 years, but in terms of the future, what is it going to be like?
What's it going to be like? It's going to be, more of me on the road, traveling, performing, concentrating on touring. But also this year is a milestone year for me as a solo artist. So I want to mark that before it goes away, because the years just seem to be disappearing quickly. So I want to mark this 25 years. And then I want to start finding a new sound. And I don't know what it is yet. I'm kind of playing around with stuff, but I kind of want to find a new sound.
Yeah. How does Ronan
watch this space?
Yeah. How do you?
I don't know. I listen to everything that's on the radio, on the charts. I'm honest with myself and what I love and what matters to me. So I think let's see. It's a work in progress. I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, we're so excited. It's gonna be a mystery that will unfold.
Yeah, me too. For me too. For me too.
Okay. What advice would you give to aspiring musicians watching your journey? 25 years is a very long time.
Yeah, well, it's 30 years since I started, 31 years since I started in the band. And I think one thing I've had to do more than anything is work hard. And, I have children that are 25, 23, 19, 7, and 4. Now, the thing that has changed in society is people want to do less and they want more for it. You have to work hard. My wife and I, we believe in the graft, in the hard work, putting in the hours, not being lazy. So you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't work hard, it'll disappear. If nobody will get to see or hear about it. So you have to put in the hours. You've got to work hard. You've got to graft, because if you don't, someone else will replace you. So what I will say to any aspiring artist is get ready to work hard, because that's what it'll take.
Yeah, totally agree. Like, some people want a fast rise, but that will make you disappear fast. But
absolutely.
A long-term type of like hard work gets you to where you are at, right,
yeah,
Ronan?
Totally. All
right, here are questions from our chat box. We have from Freeman Cebu, from Miss Vanessa Balbuena. She's asking, since we are going to celebrate Valentine's together with you, is Valentine's Day a big deal? Like, where you're from, and how do you usually spend it when you don't have work?
Well, I always try and do something with my wife. I mean, we're very romantic, my wife and I, and I'm hoping that we can be together on Valentine's Day this year. I'm going to be in Asia, she's going to be in the Middle East, but hopefully I'll either jump on a plane or she'll jump on a plane and we'll be together. And that's what matters to us, to both of us, is to be with each other and also to be with the kids. But yeah, I do. We always market, my wife and I, always. Some time together, whether it's a simple dinner or something a bit more romantic. We've had Valentine's Day in Paris last year, which was beautiful. We sat on the edge of the Seine with a bottle of champagne and watched the boats go by, and it was beautiful. So yeah, like from the simple moments like that to more elaborate Valentine's Day. Where were we the year before? We've done, we've been in the Maldives. We've done more romantic, bigger flashy things. But sometimes the simple things of just being together are what matter the most.
Oh, that's so sweet. We're now all very jealous.
Thank you.
Because of course we all want to be inspired, and hopefully in your concert we will all be inspired to make it more romantic, like extra romantic for all of us. Okay, this is another question from Laagan sa Suborio Jimenez. Yes, that's our writer. If you could collaborate with any Filipino singer, who would it be and why? Do you have any particular person in mind?
I'm looking right now to work with somebody from the Philippines. So if there's somebody out there that would be interested, please step up and be heard, because I'd love to. And maybe when I'm there, we can get in the studio in February and put down some music, because I've got plans for the summer this year, and I would love to have a Filipino artist part of that.
Wow. Wow! Oh my gosh, we are so excited to hear that you're open to collaborate with Filipinos.
Please.
Most likely, Cebuanos and Cebuanos would be, on the first part of the line.
Brilliant.
Yay! So excited, and they will definitely send in their music to you, so you can actually
Okay.
notice them. Okay,
Great.
so
Great.
Sunstar Cebu, Miss Anna Pancho is asking, Filipino fans have loved your music for many, many years. Now, what do you think makes your connection with the Filipino audience so, so, so special?
I know that the Filipino fans they love ballads. They
Mhm.
love songs and love stories. So I think that's where the connection has come from. With Boyzone in the beginning, with Baby Can I Hold You and Words, Every Day I Love You, into When You Say Nothing at All and If Tomorrow Never Comes and This I Promise You. The journey together has been, it's just been phenomenal. It's been incredible. And I think that's what it is. It's the choice of songs that we've released and I've released that the Filipino fans have enjoyed most.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, we are definitely so, so, so excited. Okay, so Ronan, final question. What can Cebuanos expect from your concert this upcoming February? And also, are there any special surprises or like songs you're going to be performing for all of us?
Well, it's like I said earlier, it's a mix of Boyzone and myself, my solo stuff, and it's everything that you want to hear. I'm sure. 22 songs of to take you down memory lane, a trip down memory lane into the 90s, the noughties, all the way up to today. I'm excited. I cannot wait. So let's do it together.
Yay! Definitely, let's do it together for Valentine's Day. Let's make a lot of people
Yep.
fall in love. Ronan, do invite all of our friends here in the Philippines to watch you in Cebu on Feb 12, 2025. Go ahead.
Guys, thank you so much for the love. 31 years. Your loyalty, it does not go unnoticed. I'm very excited to come back to play you the songs that I hope that you'll know every single word and we'll sing them together. I'm so excited about seeing you guys again soon. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Ronan. And Ronan, can I see a heart from you? Can you do a heart?
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.